good evening and welcome to our second parade. We had one last weekend with the horse and carriages. Tonight it's all youth. We're having our Junior Royalty Parade this evening down Strawberry Lane. And we want to give a special thank you to First Community Bank and to Frontier Communications for their help in sponsoring this. Sponsors are very important to the festival. We also want to thank Channel 3 for allowing us to put all of this on film. And if you are at home and you're watching this, you might give a shout out to Channel 3 for taking the time to film this so you can watch it at home. Brad, we've got all kinds of things still going on, right?
This festival's just beginning.
Just beginning.
We've got our Junior Royalty Parade, of course, tonight. Strawberry Idol, the gospel edition goes on tonight. Tomorrow night, that goes to Variety Night, which is any kind of music. And then, of course, on Saturday, we have the finals.
That's at 5:30.
It's right after the parade. So come on out and witness some good talent.
Some of the neat things that folks don't always know about, after the parade tomorrow, down on the courthouse plaza, they're doing strawberry pie eating.
Yeah.
And they're doing the men's best legs. So if you think you qualify, come to the courthouse.
Come on, ladies! We need judges. We need cheering for the men's best legs.
We also need the women to come out for the strawberry blonde.
Yes.
They'll be doing
we have the
that.
adult edition. We had the younger edition this morning. The 7 and under edition was this morning, along with the diaper derby.
You had a lot of turnout for that.
We did. We had a lot of contestants for Strawberry Blonde. But we had fairly good turnout for the diaper derby.
Are they riding tonight?
I
think they are. We have the
I know a
Strawberry
lot of
Blonde
them. Yeah,
and the diapers. Maybe the diaper derby winners are going to be in this tonight.
Right.
So we've got groups that are going to be coming from throughout West Virginia to be in this parade this evening. Deborah Hupp puts together the Junior Royalty Parade, but it takes a team effort. Not only the board, but also community members who volunteer. And so we're very appreciative of those extra hands. It makes it easier on us when we try to get things together. Want to say a thank you to the festival for bringing us these nice canopies tonight. There's one on the judges' stand and one for us. So if it rains, we're still going to be here.
We'll be very crowded too, I'm sure.
Yeah, could be. Now, this is Thursday, so there are some things going on over at the college. We want to tell you that there is an arts and crafts. Tomorrow it opens from the festival. That's at Rockefeller Center. And we also have the quilt exhibit. And this year they're doing Quilts of Valor, which is going to be very interesting. So those two things are going on. And then on the other side of the upper part of the gym is the art show. So those three things are going to be happening tomorrow in the Rockefeller Center. There will be an orchestra competition, and that's at Wesley Chapel. That goes on tomorrow, and I believe it starts at 9. And then also there's a couple things, and I keep telling folks of the change because the photography exhibit is no longer at Bill Kelly's. It has been moved to the Senior Center on Kanawha Street. And the other event that has been moved is the recipe contest, and it will be at the Extension office, which is right a couple doors down from where the organization had that last year. So those are a couple changes. Tomorrow night we're going to have lots and lots of fun down on Main Street. So you want to come out for that. The Party Gras starts at 9, goes till midnight. And on Friday night we have Sebastian Dela Cruz and his mariachi band, and I think the hat he wears is bigger than him.
I think it is. I've seen some of his videos on YouTube, and this kid has got some energy. He was on America's Got Talent, and did pretty well. And it's going to be very exciting. He's also our grand marshal for the parade,
Saturday,
for the grand feature
right.
parade.
And also on Main Street tomorrow night is Braden Stover, and he's going to be entertaining. Then on Saturday night, again from 9 to 12, we'll have Big T. He's a Nashville recording artist, and Matt Enoch. They'll be down on Main Street. Also tomorrow night, I think we're going to have some of the folks that are in, like the Legends from Bahamas.
Yes.
They're going to be there. We're going to have the Woodside one-wheelers. Yeah, they're coming in. They're going to entertain downtown. So there's a lot of things going on, and we want to also remind you we are not doing a field exhibition this year. There will be a band fest, and that will be held Saturday evening at 5:45 in the Creative Arts Center on College Avenue. That's part of Wesleyan's facilities. And we just really have some good folks coming out for that. The Calgary Fiddlers, have you seen or
Have
heard
not.
them? Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
they're awesome. And the Legends will be there again, Primetime Brass. A lot more people are going to be coming to entertain for the Band Fest. There are tickets, and they're available at the headquarters. They're $5 a person. So you want to get your ticket. We've already sold close to 200 of them, and we only have about 160 or 70 more
Okay.
that we can do. So our honor bands this year, the Akron Tiger Marching Band is our out-of-state honor band, directed by Mark Flynn, and the in-state honor band was participating last year in the Grand Feature Parade and won the Sweepstakes Award, so that gave them the chance to come back this year. And that's the Cabell Midland Marching Knights out of Ona, West Virginia, and the director for that is Timothy James. So that gives you a little bit of information on what's going on. Don't forget the gift shop. It's open, and
Yeah.
it's on Main Street, 15 West Main, right between the courthouse and First Community Bank on the other side of the street. Okay,
Right.
and headquarters, and that's located across from Rite Aid. So
Yeah.
if you have questions or if you want to buy, this is one of our programs that's for sale, and it's $3, and this has all kinds of interesting things in it. If you buy one at the headquarters, there's a nice lineup for Saturday's parade.
Get a Grand Feature Parade
So,
lineup to go with it.
What else is going on that I've missed?
I think you've hit everything.
It's up here, and sometimes it doesn't come out at all. But oh, I do want to tell folks that, excuse me, there are all kinds of places where you can get strawberry shortcake and strawberry sandwiches. I had
Strawberry pancakes.
pancakes. That's tomorrow at
First United
Church.
Methodist on Florida Street.
I've got a tickle in my throat. Tell folks what you think they could find if they were out looking for something to eat, and where could they go?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Yeah, there's stuff all over the place. Chapel Hill United Methodist Church, of course, having their annual strawberry shortcake and homemade ice cream. We made 144 gallons of ice cream this year. So come on out and enjoy yourself.
And
It's,
you don't want to tell folks what that's for. Like many of the organizations
yeah,
doing this
yeah,
do it for fundraisers.
well, at Chapel Hill, which is where I go, we do that for the scholarship fund. The kids that are in our church that go to college get a scholarship twice a year to help pay for things. We've used ours. My youngest daughter gets it right now, and it almost always pays for all the books, which can be quite expensive. Anybody that's put a kid through college, you
It's
understand.
very helpful.
It's extremely helpful. So. Yeah, that's what we use, the strawberry shortcake and cookie sale. They're also, I just saw earlier today that they're also selling hot dogs and stuff like that. So
Right
it's not
across the
all
street.
sweets. So have a hot dog and get some strawberry shortcake for dessert. It's going to be some of the best eating you've seen around Buchanan.
And the Episcopal Church right down the
Yeah.
street, the 4-H is doing a special sandwich and shortcake
They do
sale.
that steak steak hoagie or
It's
steak
good.
sandwich sale every year. I drool every time I have to go by the trailer, but it's
And then I think the Presbyterian Church.
What
All
are they
these
doing?
are they're doing
They
arts
got an
and
arts and
crafts,
crafts,
and
yeah.
they also are selling sandwiches.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
Ha,
and
see,
so
I'm learning.
you can get things all along the parade route, and so we encourage you to stop with some of these folks that are trying to raise money for special projects. And don't forget Vendor Alley. That's on
Right.
Spring Street, and that's located. If you're going down from the courthouse down Main Street, you make a left. That will take
Head
you
out
to
towards Southern States.
Yeah.
But it's on the right.
not Southern.
Well, Spring Street towards
Yeah,
Southern
okay,
States. Yeah.
okay. I was saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's where, for those of you that have been around a while, it's where Foodland used to be a long time ago before it burned down. So
Right before you get
yeah.
to the Salvation
Right,
Army.
right, which is where Napa used. Never mind. It's Spring
We're
Street,
doing history here.
North Spring Street. Yeah, the little Buccaneer history, and no added charge for that
And
either.
if you go
So-
down Main Street and turn right, you hit the carnival. And they have
Yeah.
vendors as well. So we've got plenty of food in town, folks. All kinds of arts and crafts, and just strawberries. And I want to say thank you to all the folks in Buckhannon who have decorated their yards.
It looks really
Oh,
nice.
it is awesome. There's strawberries everywhere.
Yeah.
And wooden strawberries that have lights in them, and it's
Yeah.
just really exciting. And those I think you can purchase at
My
Festival
wife,
Headquarters.
my wife even painted her fingernails red with green tips to mimic a strawberry on all,
Well,
and she
you
did her
see
toes too.
Okay, you
Yeah.
see all kinds of neat things.
Yeah.
So these are just some of the things that we want to share. But if you do get a festival program, again, these are $3 a program, has a map in it, a schedule of events, all the different sponsors, and we have our strawberry teen is Eva Lee Ann Thorne. She just happens to be the sister of our last year's queen, Sarah Thorne.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, she
I
is.
never put that together.
And I'm not sure, she might be riding
I'm
in
not real
tonight's-
bright sometimes.
And we have Hannah McComas. She is the queen this
queen,
year.
yeah.
And she is from
Moorfield.
Moorfield.
Is she from Moorfield or is the teen queen from
I
Moorfield?
think, yes. Ripley.
Oh, she's from Ripley and the teen queen is from Moorfield.
And then
yeah.
our king is Steve Butler. We all know Steve, and he works with the Farm Bureau here
Yes.
in Buckhannon.
And he's
Is
a
quite
board member.
Yes, he's quite a strawberry grower too. He likes to get out there, and his son Ethan has been our king twice.
Yes, he has.
So I talked with Steve, and one of the things he said he was most proud of was the fact that his son served as king for a couple years. And Steve is very humble. So
Oh, he's a great guy.
He is. He's a
Absolutely.
real nice person, and
Yeah.
he's having a good time with the queen
Yes,
and the
he
team
is.
this year.
Well, if I
week.
got to hang around those lovely ladies, I'd be having a good time too, man.
And we have two hostess
I hope
princesses.
my wife isn't watching this. Love you.
Well, Mariah Stalker is one of our hostess princesses, and Kristen Costner is the other.
Two
And
very great girls.
And they work all week long
Oh, boy.
with the teen and with
And
the queen. And
often
the king.
behind the scenes, they're the ones that do all the little things that you never see.
Right.
But it's kind of like but they're there and they're a tremendous support system.
They are, and we've had some really neat volunteers to come in and help in headquarters.
Yeah.
Say hey to Kathy. She's been super.
Kat, I can't keep up with Kathy. Kathy,
is a go-getter.
you rock it, girl.
So we just want everybody to come to the festival. You still have a couple of days. Today is Thursday. We still have Friday. We have Saturday and Sunday. You'll want to take in some of the sports events. We have Irish road bowling.
Yeah.
We have a
Which
canoe
is fun.
race.
If you've never been, you got to
I've
try
not
it.
done that. No.
Oh, I thought you said you weren't done yet. I thought.
No. I know I've never done Irish road bowling, but
I
I,
have.
think
It's
it's
fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
And we have the miniature horse competition or contest or show.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
I
at
think it's
the
a
Bennett
little
Farm.
of each. Yeah.
And we don't have a horse pull on Sunday. That was last Sunday. So I
Right.
just want to put that little plug in there. We also have gun shoot. And in the afternoon at 2 o'clock at Wesley Chapel is our final event, which is the gospel sing.
Did you mention the canoe race?
Canoe race down.
Did you say that?
I don't know if I did or not, but
There's
we
a
have
canoe
one.
race Sunday morning. Jack Barker canoe race.
And the gospel sing, we have Breath of God Ministries.
Uh-huh.
We have the Soldiers of the Cross, and Josh Oldaker will be there. And there's another person that I know pretty well, my daughter. I think she's going to sing.
Bethany's gonna sing?
No, Becky.
Oh, Becky is. Okay.
So at least that's what I've heard. So we ask you to come to that. There is not an admission charge for the gospel sing. We do a free will offering. Eddie McDaniels will be there to give us our morning prayer, afternoon prayer, and then he will be sort of an MC for the rest of the day.
He's our strawberry bishop this year.
And he's having a good time.
Oh, he's having a great time. Yeah. You saw him at Coronation last night, man. He's really getting into this.
Yes, he is. Good prayers, and he prayed for the weather and prayed for the strawberries, and he prayed for all of us.
Hopefully he
that
was
are-
praying for tomorrow and Saturday's weather because the answer might have been no today. Been a lot
Well-
of rain off and on.
I think I see some lights up there, but very quickly I will mention a couple of our special sponsors. We do have official sponsors. One of them is the Upshur County Commission, who's the West Virginia Strawberry Festival official partner. And so we thank them. We have the Intermountain and the the Intermountain Strawberry Festival and West Virginia Lottery are doing the division sponsors for the Grand Feature Parade, which will be live on Saturday, and it'll be on Channel 5 at 1 o'clock. So those things are happening. We want to thank Mike Ross Incorporated and Ike Morse from Waco Oil and Gas. They did the horse and carriage parade, and they got to ride in a
They did. They
carriage.
got the ride. They were hamming it up too. It was funny.
Yeah, and we have Martin Oil. Natellos is working with your strawberry.
Go ahead.
What?
Nothing. Go
What did
ahead.
I say? Well, tell me what it is.
It's Intellos.
Intellos.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said.
I don't either.
That is doing Strawberry Idol, and they're really good to work with.
Yeah.
So we have Core Hearts,
Saint Gobain is what it's
Yeah.
called now. Yeah.
and we have Console Energy, Suddenlink, Jenkins Ford, Weyerhaeuser, Premier Bank, Performance Motors, First Community Bank, Frontier Communications, Allstate Insurance Company, the City of Buchanan, the Development Authority, and Upshur County Commission, and the 88 Restaurant. You might talk about that really quick. What are they doing for us? on
88
law
Restaurant
enforcement?
for our law enforcement officers, because we have a lot of out of town state troopers that come in. You need the extra help, guiding traffic, help keeping things, peaceful. So we put on a little law enforcement breakfast on Saturday morning. It also gives us an opportunity to get some of the police and the emergency EMS workers. And if there's any final instructions, any changes in schedule, anything like that, gives us an opportunity to give them a final briefing before the big grand feature day of Saturday.
How many do you think normally come in from out of town to help us?
At least a dozen. Just
Okay.
out of town, plus all the forces that we
Right,
have between the
right.
city, the county, and the state.
state.
But at least a dozen officers come in from other areas too.
And you've also been meeting with the OEM.
Yeah, the Office of Emergency Management, Jim Ferry, Jim Farrell, Glenn Davis, Dirk Burnside. Also, great deal of help in helping to plan for. You can't feasibly plan for every possible scenario, but to know where everybody's going to be and what we can count on in the event that something does happen. I mean, emergencies happen.
We hope
you know.
not, but we're prepared.
But we are prepared, and that's the whole idea.
And we're prepared for this parade to come down the street, and it's not going to be but a few minutes.
Right.
So you stay tuned. We'll be right back with the Junior Royalty Parade for the 72nd West Virginia Strawberry Festival.